Today, a great opportunity to see what happens when a small, family-run winery makes it big. The winery's been here for 40 years. They have an impressive history. Walk me through the history and what you've seen as firsts, basically, in the industry.
Well, David Stair came here in 1972, and there wasn't much going on in Dry Creek Valley. It was the first new winery since the end of Prohibition. And this was actually kind of where we're standing right now, was kind of a rundown prune orchard, and he thought this was a great place to start his vision.
Started out as a family-run winery, still family-run.
Right.
40 years later.
Yeah, we're up around 100,000 cases, which sounds kind of big, but there's actually some major family wine companies out there that are in the million case range or so, over that. And we've actually shrunk our production over the last probably 10 years. We've really kind of reinvented ourselves to focus more specifically on Dry Creek Valley and have really upped the quality by only maintaining the best vineyards in our portfolio.
And this is your second or third vintage year?
2013 will be my third, so
Okay.
I've got 2 under my belt so far.
And what have you learned coming here in the last 2 years that's been different than your extremely impressive background with regards to vineyard designated sources, grape selections? What do you bring to the table here, and why is it important and magical for you?
Well, what's really been a discovery for me is just Dry Creek Valley. I honestly hadn't spent a lot of time in this region, and it's been a real discovery for me. I love the people here. I love the growing region. It can do a lot of different grapes really well. And what I've brought is just a lot of experience, and all the key varieties that are important here are all part of my background. And so it's really a chance to move into a family winery and just keep moving the bar a little higher, and it's a great company to work for.
What is particularly your style? Is it more let the vineyard speak? Is it more scientific? Is it more analytical? Help me understand that.
Yeah, I think it really is working hard to shape the wine in the vineyard. I spend a lot of time out there in the vineyard, working with our vineyard management people to really get the right practices and bring in the right flavors that we want. And if you can do that, then it makes the job here pretty easy. And that's the way I like to do it.
And the wine that we're featuring, the 2009 Meritage, has a nautical theme. And the winery is steeped in sailing, and it is categorized as the wine for sailors.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the origin of that theme.
Well, our founder, David Stair, has been an avid sailor for many years. And so we've, somewhere along the way we decided to try putting sailboats on the label. And I think he thought it was a little bit funny, too, that our name is Dry Creek and we have a sailboat on the label. It's really funny, huh?
And the 2009 wine that we're featuring, shed some light on that and what the consumer's going to get from in the bottle, from the nose, from the flavor profile.
It's really kind of you might say sort of a right bank Bordeaux, if that's a little too geeky, but
Nope.
but it's
More Merlot
really
dominant?
really beauty. Merlot and Cabernet Franc in particular are this vintage, and 2009 was really voluptuous vintage. So you get nice sort of cherry jam or cherry pie kind of flavors in it, a little bit of sage, and it's just got just a little bit of touch of oak there that adds a nice accent to it.
Being a winemaker, you get to draw from all of the different influences on your life, and then your expression of giving back can probably come through the bottle, so to speak. But tell me, or talk to us about how giving back from a charitable standpoint resonates with you in the winery.
I just think it's part of being a good citizen, and puts out some good karma, if you will. I think that what you put out there really does come back. And like in my family, my kids do a lot of charitable work too, and we've instilled that ethic, and it resonates with me.
Doesn't matter if you're a sailor or not, this 2009 Meritage from Dry Creek is what exceptional winemaking is all about. Family run, 40-year history. Please join us, and thanks so much for all your support.